got my dog here because she won't stop barking. Every time I try to turn the camera on, she starts barking. Anyway, this week's video, I'm going to be decluttering the projects that have been cluttering my mind because I have been procrastinating on doing them. In one instance, a really long time, and it'll be a great relief to get them done. Never mind the stuff behind me, that stuff that I gotta put away. Let's focus on the task at hand, which is this portrait of a good friend of mine I did in 2017. Okay, so this was finished in 2017. And I have been saying for at least 3 years that I was gonna send this over to her. I'm a loser. Like, I don't know why this has been so hard for me to pack this up and send it. Like, I know she doesn't expect it anymore because it just hasn't happened. And I feel like a total jerk. It was one of my first portraits and I just used her picture that I liked, and she's a good friend. And I said, do you want it? And of course, you know, she said yes. And I said, okay, well, I'll get it to you. It never happened. So this is like, I feel really bad about that. Anyway, so this portrait is gonna finally get in the mail in time for Christmas. So I'm gonna take care of this today. So I also got these cute little soaps that smell really good as just a little extra gift because I'm such a lame friend and it's taken so long to send these. So these are going in the package, and then I also got her a card that I'm gonna sign right now, write a little note. And I'm not even gonna tell her that I'm sending her this because first of all, she won't believe me. And second of all, I'll just have it be a surprise. I'm in the car. We're going to the post office. This is gonna get off my list today. Hopefully I get there before it closes. Okay, let's go.
Let me go, let me say everything is not okay. Don't recognize you anymore. Nothing's like it was before.
All right, we're here at the post office. I'm gonna run in and I'll be right back. Since that literally took me less than 5 minutes, I'm not even kidding, less than 5 minutes at the post office at Christmas time in December, I thought it's such a beautiful day, and the weather's been so bad here lately that we could take a quick drive up the coast so you can kind of see the town that I live in. And we'll just do a little quick run up the coast and then we'll go back to our projects.
Waking up dizzy in the morning. We fight a lot. Don't even know.
So this is the windward coast. The sun just went behind the clouds, but it's still a nice day.
I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up early in the morning. Without you by my side. By my side. Yeah. Waking been quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good.
And just like that, we're back to reality. Tomorrow, I'm gonna take you into Kailua town and we'll run some errands in the town I grew up in. I wanted to start today off with a really little decluttering task. You might wonder what this little task has to do with decluttering. Well, what I've come to realize is part of my clutter problem is my procrastination problem. I procrastinate doing things and then they add up into a lot of little things cluttering everywhere. I procrastinate putting things away. I procrastinate cleaning. I procrastinate a lot of things and they just add up to clutter when they're not really clutter. They're just cluttered tasks. I don't know what to call it, but I know some of you know what I'm talking about. So this soap thing, as you can see, nasty. But more importantly, the spout broke off. So I haven't been able to use it in ages. And so a couple weeks ago, I bought the new one to match my lighting fixtures. And it has been sitting downstairs, like on my kitchen counter area for about, 2 weeks or however long it was that I bought this, because I didn't just walk it upstairs and do the soap transfer and be done with it. I just have been letting this sit there. I look at it, I'm like, oh, I gotta like change that soap thing out. Yeah, I'll do that today. Well, I forget about it. Oh, I gotta do that soap thing. Oh yeah, okay, I gotta do that soap thing. I should take it upstairs with me. Doesn't happen. Still downstairs. So today I'm going to do this little project task. I love how I call these tiny little things projects, as if putting soap in here is a project. Let's be real. Like, me decluttering my closet was a project. Me decluttering my art supplies was a project. Putting the soap in this is not a project. Drama much? Anyway, I'm gonna do that right now and we can cross that off the list and go about the rest of the day. Okay. Wow, that took a whopping, 30 seconds to do? And now it's full. And it actually was the perfect amount. It's kind of weird. Okay, so this can go bye-bye. Do you see what I mean about these little things being clutter? That could have been done in 30 seconds 2 weeks ago. And I wouldn't have been dealing with a pump that doesn't work. And I wouldn't have had clutter on my kitchen counter. So I don't know what this is with my brain, but I am determined to continue to catch myself and just do things in an appropriate amount of time, which is immediately. Don't put it down, put it away, right? So that's just one little thing. But it's done now. In 30 seconds, it's done. And by the way, I'd like to point out that my kitchen sink is still clean from my bathroom cleanup. It really is amazing what you can accomplish in just a few seconds, really, every day. Just a little quick wipe, a little quick put things in their place, and you're done. And things stay organized, clean, neat. I mean, some people might call this not organized. But for me, from where I came from what I have had to deal with, this is amazing. Okay, I'm in my car ready to go. I have 3 decluttering errands to do. They all involve getting clutter out of my house. These are some adult coloring books that I have been meaning for months to drop off at somebody's house that wanted them. So that's getting decluttered today. A box of donations just for like the Goodwill, and then a box of art supplies to take to my old art teacher that teaches everyone from 4 years old to 100 years old. So those are the 3 errands, decluttering errands that I have to do that I've been putting off. but I'm getting it out of my house now. I'm gonna time to see how long it takes me from my house to do all my errands and then come back, because I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot shorter of a time than I think it is gonna take. From leaving my house to dropping that off took 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Stuff's been sitting there for like 3 months, being procrastinated.
Trust me, we got the power to change the world. Need you to trust me. You will get no less than you deserve.
Okay, I'm here at the Goodwill to drop off my thrift store donations. The last errand I have to do is on the way home, but I'm going to take the scenic route through the town so you can just kind of see, and then we'll be on our way.
Trust me, the thing we got is better than this.
Since I was driving through Kailua town, I figured, oh, I'm driving right by the little shop that has my artwork in it, so I thought I'd pull over so you can see the little shop.
Need you to trust me. This town ain't crazy, nobody guesses. It's the way you do your thing, yeah, you mesmerizing me. I'ma tell you how I feel. It's the way you do your thing, and the feeling is so real, and I never wanna leave you. Here we are lying under the stars. I'd do anything to own your heart. The world is gonna let 'em tear us apart. So why won't you put your love on me now? So put your love on me now. So put your love on me, darling. Put your love on me now. Trust me, the grass ain't greener on the other side.
I'm here at my last destination. I'm dropping off these adult coloring books to my friend, and that's about that.
So wait, there was an excursion and I wasn't invited? Why didn't I get to come? Tina's love adventure. It's not fair. I would have liked to go on an excursion.
So all in all, if you minus the time it took me, to do the scenic tour for you, and the time I spent, at the shop, and then when I was doing my last errand, my brother was driving past on the street, and so he stopped and we chit-chatted for about half an hour. That's how small this town is. You just randomly bump into people, It's like funny. But anyway, if you minus all that time out, it was about 45 minutes from like leaving my house, doing the errands, and then the time it would have taken me to come back, minus all the other stuff. So yeah, 45 minutes to do 3 errands. And then yesterday, my post office errand, if you minus the time I spent going up and down the coast, that would have been like 10 minutes. So like less than an hour to do these things that have just been sitting around, weighing my mind down. And, I'm really trying to stop procrastinating on things because they add up. That's my point, I guess, is that when you procrastinate your tasks, they add up and they're cluttering your space, literally, or they're cluttering your mind. So I'm really happy that I've completed these things. I can't tell you how happy I was to get that painting sent to my friend. I mean, for real, that was, like 3 years. And then I was thinking about it too. It's been months since I said, oh yeah, I'll drop off that, the adult coloring books. She didn't really need them, but she's like, oh yeah, I'll take them, whatever. Whenever you have time, drop them off. Well, I've obviously had plenty of time to do it. I just never got around to it. I never put it in my car, and I've driven past her street like a bunch of times. Oh, I forgot those coloring books. Anyway, that's done. My donation's done. Yeah, it's like it amazes me how long it takes me to do things sometimes. Procrastinate. I gotta look that up and see what, maybe I don't know. I just don't know why I procrastinate so much. But I hope you enjoyed the tour of the town I live in and the town right next door, which is the town I grew up in. It looks very different than when I was growing up, of course, but still, I hope you enjoyed it.